Lie of the mirror. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm talking about the lie of the mirror because if I use that phrasing, I think a lot of you might go, that seems very familiar. It does, I'm sure, but there's a reason I'm talking about it, and that's why. The mirror doesn't show you the truth, though. It shows you belief. And many of you probably already know that as well. But as human beings, we have blind spots, and ultimately, while we may know it in the moment, we forget it in the interim as we go along. Social media is just a digital mirror, warped by algorithms and applause. And what I mean by that is our interactions here, right now. It is a part of a system that is definitely designed with a reason, an intention, a motive behind it. When you look in a mirror long enough, you start to mistake reflections for identity. And that is definitely something that has been made for a purpose. But mirror can't show your intention. It can't show your struggle, only light and shape. Like this camera, me looking into it right now, this is just capturing what I can't see with my own optic nerves inside my own head. Just like this microphone, when I hear my voice coming out of the camera into the video, I don't hear my sound that way. But it isn't validation, and even if you look into it and you don't flinch, it's still just a perception. And that's what I mean in terms of the mirror. We live in a world obsessed with that reflection, and as it relates, selfies, likes, reactivity, or in some cases, engagements, as it's called. But that's the food. That's the cheese. That's the thing that gets, I think, people to keep coming back for more, whether it's they're on one side of the camera here, for example, or another. That's where I think we get influencers. That's where we get characters and personalities rather than people just simply living their lives in what I think is authentic, being their authentic selves. But truth lives outside the mirror. It lives in actions, not appearance. So despite anything that I might be saying, you can't know who I am any more than I know who I am without, the rubber meeting the tread, so to speak. You don't become real by fixating on your reflection. You become real by moving without it. Hopefully you understand what I mean by saying that. So break the mirror. I know, 7 years bad luck, right? I mean, that's something you believe. Let's let it shatter, let it scream, in my view, because the truth of who you are doesn't live in an image. It lives in the weight you carry, and you're doing that all the time, every day. Even though you can't see it, even though you're not necessarily getting validation, which many of us crave and like, the fact of the matter is it's still real. And you'll know it, you'll see it in the reflections of those who love you and care about you every single day, or maybe even if they don't, or maybe you don't. But to me, a mirror is not truth. It's a trap made of light and memory, especially this camera, this algorithm, AI, or anything that you put into internet social media. And that doesn't mean that it's bad, doesn't mean it's good. It's not a commentary, it's not an advice, and it's not telling you what to do, how to think, or anything like that. Just me sharing an experience and sharing what I've gone through and what I perceive. And if you feel the same way, hopefully you can drop a comment or subscribe. That's cool. And or even engage, make a video yourself. And I love to hear what you have to say. I don't care about the production. I don't care if it's with the potato. I like to hear from you. So, as the famous Venus flytrap said, take good care of you. I gotta go.